Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I do readings for Pisces. Now today we're looking at the before and after. So the before, you have the King of Swords, and the after you have the Three of Pentacles. This is really a beautiful story if you look at it, because it's almost saying that you saw the big picture, so now you'll be having access to the spiritual help. And I really do feel that's the way it is. You see, when you see the bigger picture and you don't get stuck in the smallness of everything, your energy starts liberating, clearing up, and that leaves room for you to have a better feeling energy to sit in, higher vibrations to embrace, and then that's when you can really lift up to meet the help that's required. It's no secret that higher vibrations get a better signal to spirit guides, absolutely. Now, I won't be the one to tell you that you have no signal when you're at the lowest, because that would be false. Your guides, your team, your spiritual team is always with you throughout your life, regardless of what you're going through. I think it's more of our signal being a little bit screwed up when we're down. That negative, very heavy energy keeps us in a space where it's hard to hear until we hit rock bottom. Rock bottom in energy means that you feel nothing. You feel void of anything. And that's when you can hear again. That's when you get insight again. That's why you hear a lot of people say that rock bottom is where they get... that's where they start making progress in their life. It's because there's void of anything. There's void of anything at all, stress, pain, or anything. They kind of hit a zero mark where their energy clears out because they just have nothing left to give. And that's when they have a single, like, their energy is so... It's almost like there's an entire clearing. There's such a big void there that there's room for spirit to come in and start building the road out. Okay? So that went completely a different way than I thought, but it's okay. Let's do this. So you have not hit rock bottom. What you have done, though, is gone above and seen beyond the petty stuff. You know, the everyday stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Those conversations where people repeat the same little stuff every day. And you're going, oh, come on. You know, there's more to life than this. Okay? You're giving your energy all to this little stuff, and you're not dealing with it. Look at the bigger picture. Right? The Seven of Swords, right? So you have no longer subscribed to people stealing your negative energy. See that Seven of Swords? You're going, nope, that's it. You know, you're not going to take off and rob me of my good feelings the way I feel inside. Absolutely. You're safeguarding what's yours. Rabbit. So yeah, you're ducking the sword to stay safe at this point. And this is what's going to bring on success with this, as you can see right here. That's what's going to bring success to your life. That's how you're going to connect with others, how you're going to connect to spirit, by protecting yourself from this little energy. And I'm going to call it, it's small, it's little, it's people... You know, it felt a little bit probably like a mental test at some point. And I think that's the important part when we're looking at the Nine of Swords that's going to be coming up in the next couple of days, okay? We're going to be looking at the Nine of Swords on Saturday. And by the way, I have made a member video for the Nine of Swords and how to deal with it. Staying small is one of the things. So I will post where you can get it. And it will be, I will post my website where you can join. If you join the website, you will have access to this one member video that I'm making available to everybody. But you need to join the website, and that's free. My website, okay? It's in the community tab. I've decided it's in the community tab, so just go look there. And there should be like an entry there to join the website. All you have to do is put your email, you'll get notifications, and then you'll be able to have access to that that beautiful reading about how to get rid of those Nine of Swords, or at least very much keep them in check, okay? Because it's going to be all about kicking out that negative energy and, you know, protecting yourself from this stuff, protecting yourself from this. All right. All right, so you've decided to suddenly start make a lot of noise back there, right? Yeah, you're a distraction. That's okay. You keep doing whatever you're doing back there. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing here, all right? A little bit. She's definitely got to be a fire sign or an air sign, absolutely. She's terribly aggravating. Oh, wow, that just kind of, ooh, it just went. Wizard of Awareness. Look at the 3 again. Look at this again. Oh, yeah. Look at it. It's coming in. Okay? This is you. This is you tapping in to that energy. It's going to be good. This is going to be really good for you, Pisces. Absolutely. It's not just them that's coming down, it's you. You're becoming aware. You know that you have to protect your energy. You know that you figured that part out, and now you want to tap into what's good, right? Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. I love this. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into the observer position gives you a new powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go. Experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. As I was reading this, I was also thinking of drama. There's some people who want to suck you into their drama. You know, they will call you, they will talk to you to go, oh, and oh, and oh, and oh, okay? Being empathic, we sometimes get caught up. We're saying, well, I'm not going to let this affect me, but then you start listening, and slowly, as the conversation unfolds, you can actually feel your energy being sucked out of you. And there are people that are more than willing to do that, okay? So I want you to take an impersonal look at that going forward. I want you to only connect to the people who are going to uplift your energy, which would be guides, support system. And I want you to become an observer like this, okay? Just like slowly detach yourself. As an observer, you don't really interact. You know, people will be talking. They'll be talking at you most of the time, and you know who these people are. They don't really want your advice. They just want your energy. So I would just kind of detach myself, and it's a passive way of discouraging people of doing this to you. Because when they feel that you're not engaging, that you're nodding, sitting there going, like he is right here. See that? You're protecting the energy behind you. You're guarding your light that you're holding. And they're also realizing that, you know, you're not going to get sucked into that with them. So they will either look elsewhere or they will stop. And either way, it's very good. It's very good for you. Okay? We're protecting our energy this year. Absolutely. No more of this. Okay? No more of this stuff. If you want to have an honest conversation, Spirit encourages it as well. If the person will take it, can take it in a good way. If not, it's just best to, you know, distance yourself from this. Because this is all about energy sucking. I'm hearing it. Okay? So in the past, You went above. You went, it's almost like you flew up on the mountain and went, okay, I'm up here now. You can't touch me anymore. And I think there was a reason, right? Because you're about to ride the wave. We've had this before. This has come out twice this week. And you're about to ride the wave of success. I already read this. And absolutely. Okay? This is a 5. This is a 6. I feel like they're, one into the other. You're going to ride the wave. You're going to get it. And then you're going to ride into success. Ride the wave. This actually says success, I do believe, and this is success. So they're both the same. They have both the same words. Right now, success is easy and effortless. It says it right here. Okay, success is easy and effortless. So these are the cards of success, my beautiful Pisces. Yeah, a little bit of exasperation here from people who do this to you. Okay. And it's funny, half the time they don't even realize they're doing it. And even what really gets to me, Pisces, and I'll say this quite honestly, is that some people do it like they're breathing. They just suck the energy right out of you, and they don't even if you were to tell them, you suck the energy right out of people, they would be completely clueless. It's like talking to a 2D version. And that's probably what's going on. Yeah, it's like they're on paper. Yeah, this is what they're showing me. It's like they're not 3D. There's no depth to them. You ever have these people? I do. I have. I've had long conversations trying to explain to people what they do, how they inadvertently hurt people by what they do. And I feel like they just glaze over like 2D, like there's no depth to them. They wouldn't know it if it hit them in the face. It's very interesting because they just turn around like you said nothing at all. I have no idea how that works. I have no idea how that works. And those people you avoid. They're definitely not on par with you. They're not on course with you. You should see them as the 2D that they are. It's true. The Hangman. Right. It's all about perspective. Their perspective does not include personal accountability for anything. Like I said, it's nothing that they can see. So you have perspective on life. You can see what's going on, right? Yeah. And it doesn't matter how many times you tell them. You'd say if they realize what they're doing, maybe they'll stop. No, it's like they're in a groove, on course, and there's absolutely nothing they can do about it. It's kind of sad because it's almost like you could see them heading for a train wreck, and they wouldn't even stop to save their own lives. It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing. Interesting. It's very interesting. I think that's the closest I've ever come to realizing that's what they are. They have no depth. It's all surface. It's all 2D. Interesting. What do you do with people like that? Right? Exactly what do you do? So, another 3. It's time to celebrate. You have 3, 3, 3. Okay? So like I said, on my Facebook page where my group is, right at the top in the featured section, also free to join, by the way. This is all free for you, right? There's a resource in the featured, and it's angel numbers. Just click on it and you can check out 333. I had a lot of people asking me about numbers and stuff, and this is a great way to check it. And they've got it's very well done, and yeah, it can give you some insight. Let's see here. Just check quick. Triple trees. I'm not going to do it because actually sometimes you get another 3. So I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait, but I am going to bring the page up. There it is. And I think it's been coming up quite a bit. 333. So there you go. All right, my beautiful Pisces. So let's carry on here. Let's carry on. Let's take the Moonology deck. Let's take the Moonology deck, my beautiful Pisces. Had some beautiful readings this week, a lot of good insight, a lot of help. Out of bounds, mood, boundaries. Here we go again. Okay? Look at this. And look at the colors. Can you see the colors on the screen? They're kind of popping out, the blue-green. Do you see it with the moon? Yeah. Yeah. Some of these people may not know that they're out of bounds. Okay? It's time to take a full and honest inventory of behaviors of the recent past. Has it been going too far? Has there been some acting out? Has your emotions gotten the better of you? That's the other one, okay? Has there been some emotional misbehavior? It's time to rein things in. Draw up some boundaries. As much as it might get in your own way in the current situation, you need to take other people into consideration and walk away if they're getting past your boundaries, okay? It's time to let them know, gently but firmly. And like I said, this might not work. This is very weird because it's talking all about people getting in your... This is all I have in my mind right now with you guys. And I think it's to bring it to the surface, Pisces. This observe card really, really got to me. It's like saying, be careful who you share your energy with, and don't give it the time of day if you don't need to. Just walk away from it. Okay, it's not worth it. It says, okay. There's magic in the air when this card appears, but you mustn't let emotions overwhelm you. And that's exactly it. If you let other people's bad energy take over, it's gonna dull your signal. And that's what I feel. I feel like they're talking about you strengthening your signal with spirit. Okay? So spending time alone in meditation now will really help you understand what your best move is next. Okay, when emotions spiral, you can often chase away the very thing you want to attract. So you're unique and magical beings. Emotions from others may be running too high. Avoid overreacting. Draw a line in the sand. Okay, and use your intuition more. This is what this card is talking about. And I feel that. And you see these figures walking away? This is it. But look at them. There's 3. Okay, 333. It's showing up again. So... protect your spiritual energy is how I feel here. Protect that at all costs. Okay, talk to moon, communicate, go for it. Reach for the moon and talk to the moon. So, yeah, most definitely I think this energy is much better, okay? On the side of the 3, what's coming up in your future. You're going to leave that behind and you're going to move here. And again, there's a 3 here. You see 2 people in boats, long boats here. 1, 2, and there's you reaching for the moon. There's 3 again. 3 is coming in. I don't know how many 3s that makes now, you Pisces, but I knew there'd be more. Okay, so let's look at reach for the moon. If you are hoping that the cards would confirm that you can get what you want, you're in luck. This comes with the message, go for it. In other words, it's all there for you to win. If you've been doubting yourself or questioning your ability to achieve a goal or to make something work, this reminds you that you're magical. Again with the magical, right? To keep bringing that up. It's twice I've said this in words. And amazing, and you should rise to the challenge. Go forward with positive expectation, positive, right? That everything can work out exactly as you'd like it to. The road ahead might stretch you a little, and you may have to call on resources that you didn't know you had. So try not to become upset or even resentful if things don't just unfold exactly in the way you want. There's a reason why it's all developing the way it is. And part of that reason could well be because it's helping you grow as a person, possibly on a spiritual level. But one thing is certain, do definitely go for it. So it says, don't give up, aim even higher. Success is within your grasp. Challenges can be character building, and belief makes the seemingly impossible possible. Absolutely. And then you have communicate. Talk to the moon. Let's look at this. Talk to the moon. Your outlook is positive, but you need to communicate with your higher self. With the moon, start with the idea of communicating with your higher self. This is a part of you connected to all life everywhere. Learning to connect with this part of you is easy to do. Simply sit quietly and ask your higher self what you need to know about your situation. Request answers. Close your eyes, breathe gently, and see what messages come to you. Have a pen, piece of paper handy so you can make notes and then return to your breathing. You can also do this exercise under the moon. Go out into the night, sit quietly asking for answers about situations. That's the esoteric part of this card. However, it can also suggest, as well as divining answers in a magical way, you might also need to talk to somebody in real life. Either the person involved in your situation or someone else who can help you. And this isn't talking to these people, it's talking to the people who can help you go further, who will give you spiritual insight and help you move in that direction, because the future holds you into account for reconnecting, okay, to the part that is drawn to success. It's all right here, okay? This part was about seeing the bigger picture, getting away from 2D people, and this is about going into a very different direction. Very nice. Very nice, Pisces. Very, very nice. I like it. I like it much. Tomorrow's readings are going to be about how others see you and how you see yourself. It's like gauging the energy you're putting out there and see what's coming back. It would be like me smiling to you and I would say, I feel good, and the person would say, she's smiling, she feels good. You know, the energies are matching. So it's nice to compare them. I like doing these readings for that reason. It's to compare what you're feeling and what they're seeing, okay, or feeling. And I think I saw that it was, yeah, I mentioned this. Maybe this is why this is coming in, that they see you as dry desert and you're in a magic stream. So they may not be understanding, these people right here, they may not be understanding what you're seeing because they're 2D, and that's okay. Okay? Everybody's got their own journey. Even if it's being 2D, everybody's got their own journey. You just can't stop yourself from doing your thing. Especially if it's, I don't know, if it's like higher up on the mountain, right? I know people talk 4D, 5Ds and all of that, but I'm just talking the reality we're in now, okay? You can have as many Ds as you want. I don't care. This is the Divine Beloved cards. They're very nice. Oh, here we go. Divinity is coming in again. I know my true identity and balance. I love this. This is one of my favorite. This is Jane right here. This is what I used to look like when I had red hair. Right here. That's Jane. Look. Look at cute little plump Jane there. Yeah. I am unlike other people. I actually liked having meat on the bone. So, I don't know. I know. Makes me weird. What can I say? So you have divinity. I know my true identity. May I always remember my true identity. Unlimited light and love. Let me know myself as pure consciousness. Wake me from the sleepwalk of believing I am only human. Absolutely, okay? So that was right here. This came out first with this. This came out with the King of Swords to remind you that you are much more than the sum of your parts. Okay? And then you have balance. My needs will be met. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can fully offer my schedule to you, so my life can be in balance. Let me take rest whenever necessary, trusting that one way or another, all needs will be met. Very important to be doing the ebb and flow thing, Pisces. It's important to take a rest, to be quiet, to observe, and then rest, and then go for it, okay? You have to balance yourself out. I will be saying that a lot this year, that you need to rest in between lessons. You need to digest things. You can't just eat and go. You have to digest things. Everything that you're consuming in energy, you need to either rest and then let it flow out back into the ground, or you need to absorb it. It doesn't matter what you're doing. You need to take the time it takes to help you figure it out. You need to keep that balance. Absolutely. It's all about this year. It really is all about that kind of energy. Did I do these? Did I do that? I did that. I did that. Okay. Let's keep going with the Star Tarot. Beautiful Pisces. Yes. Oh, I've been really good this week. So I can't riffle shuffle this one. Usually. I've done it like 3 times already. Yay! This is a beautiful deck, but like I've mentioned before, it's pure cardboard, so it's interesting to shuffle. Always so interesting to shuffle. All right. You have the Hangman again. It's the second time we get the Hangman. It's the second time we get it in this reading. See that? And we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so the Hangman is perspective. The Queen of Cups is about intuition. Okay. Let's see what they have to say. Like I said, using this book because I never use it. I never ever use it. So I'm using it with you. I'm showing you just how beautiful this deck is. Okay. It's got wonderful, wonderful imagery, and they do explain the imagery and everything in it as well. So let's see. See, symbolism in the Hanged One image. I'm gonna talk about the symbolism first. The Hanged One is suspended upside down by the cosmic spiral of the divine. The energy of the cosmic spiral moves through the solar plexus to the heart chakra, to the third eye, and into the crown chakra, then descends into the roots of the lotus and back up through the roots and stems, blossoming into violet lotus above. Look at this. Okay, so that's what they're talking about. Through the divine, down into the lotus, back into the flowers. Beautiful. The Hangman's cap weaves this energy from the subconscious to the conscious. In the traditional image, the Hanged One has his hands tied behind his back, representing total surrender. In this image, his hands are in front, in conscious prayer and meditation, thus expressing dedication to his path that is felt deeply within his heart and soul. And it's true, because if you see traditionally, his hands are tied in his back, okay? But in this one, in the front, okay? Behind his head, it says the Hanged One is in deep meditation in the watery world of the cosmic womb. Behind his head, the sun shines out, symbolizing the spirit of the divine. You see it, okay? Its 12 rays shine into the 12 worlds of the zodiac. The triangle pointing downward represents water. The lotus at the top of the card represents the opening of the crown chakra. The lotus stem is part of the hanged one, descending into the depths of the subconscious. The complete lotus cradles the womb of consciousness in the universe, with its roots and stems winding in and out, representing the cycles of the subconscious and conscious on many levels. The colored lights along either side of the hanged one represents the 6 chakras ascending to the 7th top crown chakra of unfoldment, the violet lotus. The hanged one is associated with the planet Neptune, representing dreams, intuition, spirituality, and the unconscious. I love that. Okay. Very, very nice. And it says he's suspended in deep meditation and introspection in the cosmic wound and the subconscious. His foot is encircled with a magical rope of cosmic light, symbolizing his connection to the divine, the source from which we came. He is suspended like a pendulum, moving back and forth, coming to a center of stillness and quietude. His crossed legs symbolizing the trinity of body, mind, and spirit working together. He hangs upside down to view life from a different perspective. The hanged one often signals a time out to retreat or withdrawal from the craziness of life, which I'm surrounded by today. The hanged one has let go of the ego to seek his true spiritual self. His old ways of knowing transform into a newer, evolved spiritual perspective. The hanged one's number is 12, the number of spiritual enlightenment, faith with embodiment, and the wisdom of the 12 signs of the zodiac. The key signals a need to withdraw from social opinions, and that's this. Okay, this is this different perspective. Old, worn-out beliefs and lifestyles. 2D people. The hanged one has you looking at life in a completely different way, 180 degrees differently. Actually, I would probably say 360 degrees differently, because I think that you are exactly that, 3D, a full-rounded physical human, okay? Many times you may view experiences and situations through personal tunnel vision or rose-colored glasses. You can live your life this way for years until someone or something unsettling puts a wedge in your path. Then the hanged one steps in. He helps you to see and reflect on the bigger picture of life. So does the King of Swords, by flying above seeing the big picture, right? Getting in touch with your spiritual values and purpose. He brings you to a quiet place of deep contemplation where you can trust the true aspects of your being, surrendering to higher wisdom, higher, above, right? The hanged one brings a time of acceptance, surrendering and letting go of values, ideas, projects, lifestyle, judgment, old patterns, and any situation or people that is causing struggle in your life. This helps you clear your confusion and conflict, taking you to a deeper state of understanding. He assists you in releasing limitations and bondage by resetting the balance of your mind, body, and soul. You re-emerge with a renewed perspective and purpose for your life. The hanged one offers options, solution, and insights that help you move out of stuck situations. He brings a shift in consciousness and spiritual values, signaling a time to rebalance your outer world with your inner world. And I think that's where you went from the before and after. You went from the outer world to the inner world. And this is the inner world right here. We're going to go to the Queen of Cups now, because I think she speaks of what you are going, okay? Where you are going with this. The Queen of Cups is the ruler of the heart, the portal of divine love, and the keeper of the Holy Grail. And divine love is the part that you really need to listen to as well, right? The Grail she holds contains a magical elixir that flows from the deep well of universal love into the hearts of humanity to inspire, bringing peace and healing. And that's what you're all about right now. She channels divine love, reflecting its infinite wisdom in the world around her. This wise and loving queen acts from the heart, offering unconditional love. She is highly intuitive, deeply spiritual, and extremely psychic. She listens and trusts her intuition. The queen is sure of herself, communicating her thoughts and feeling from a place of love without judgment or criticism. And that's important too, okay? When you let it go, like I said, these people, these 2D, let them go, letting know that, you know, you can't change them. Even if you've tried and it hasn't worked, just let it go. Let it go without being upset. Just know that they're on their own path and it's just not yours. Okay? You can't save them. They have to save themselves. Sometimes that happens too. Okay? So, when the Queen of Cups shows up in your life, she's asking you to reflect on deeper aspects of yourself. What dream or vision is calling to you? What watery realms within you are starting to shift? She's here to assist you through emotional transitions. When challenges confront you, she reminds you to remember what brings true happiness to your heart. She asks you to be gentle with yourself. She inspires you to live your life through love, to follow what your heart seeks by listening and trusting your intuitions without judgment. She teaches you that meditations brings you information and healing on many levels. Quiet yourself, meditate, listen, and reflect on the answers that lie in your heart. Find the grail within. Embrace your inner heartfelt truth rather than fighting it. Self-love and self-trust opens all doors. This queen brings the gifts of love, nurturing, healing, and creative imagination. When she is by your side, dream deeply and be extra sensitive to the energies and inspirations that open your heart and light your creative spirit. Listen. Okay? So she is you feel it, but we've been talking about the feminine all week, about receiving. Even here you see it, the receiving, to burn away the old and let in the new. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to pull a spirit card for today, Pisces. Like I said, I've been doing every day for you. And we're going to continue. Oh, yeah. All right. Memories. Okay. So I'm going to talk about this one, and this is like a personal message for all of you. Some of you will really relate to this one, but I'm going to talk about this one first, and it's self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that details those carefully woven plans. This card speaks to me of these people right here, okay? The people that you feel are self-sabotaging. They're 2D. They're not seeing the bigger picture. They're not helping themselves. You know, it's almost like I feel like they're saying they're stuck. What are they showing me? Yeah, they're showing me like a rubber boot stuck in mud. You know, you can get stuck. There's a suction that's created and you can't get out. And then your foot comes out and you're standing on one leg and you're going, what's going on? When all you really have to do is reach down, pull up on the boot, right? Pull it out and then put it back on your foot. But these people will purposely just stay there yelling out to anybody who's listening, I'm stuck. And even if you tell them, just pull the boot out, you know, and the suction will come out, put your boot back on, they just kind of look at you like they don't understand. This is what we're talking about, 2D people. You give them the idea, and if you happen to put your hand out, they will suck you in with them and you're going to be stuck with them. So don't get caught by self-sabotaging people, okay? This will happen. They will come in, they will suck you in, and this is how they're seeing it, because they refuse to see. This person's wearing a mask, and then there's a hand on top. So please be careful with people like this. Please be very, very careful with people like this, because they're not only sabotaging yourself, they're bringing people with them, okay? And sometimes these people, I am starting to believe that their whole claim to fame in this journey, is to actually do that to a lot of people. And why would you say, why would, we put people to do such things to others? To have people learn how to get themselves out of it, how to find a way out of the dilemma, right? Because we need lessons to learn, right? So there has to be the people learning the lessons, but there also has to be the people giving out the lessons. So think of it that way and just go lesson learn. I'm not getting stuck. I've seen the higher picture, the different perspective with the hangman. I can get myself out. So keep your eye out for self-sabotage if it's still prevalent, or maybe this is just speaking about what has passed. And this is also speaking about making sure that you see it coming when it does come in, okay? And there you have memories. I love this. And this is your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in spirit world. For neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. So I do believe that spirit is sending you, your past loved ones are sending you a beautiful message saying that when you think of them, when you have a memory of them, think of them in happier moments, okay? Think of happy memories. I remember my grandmother's coming in. She's saying, remember when I used to tell you? Yes, you did. She used to tell me when somebody who's passed away, when you're thinking about them, it's because they want your prayers. They're asking for prayers. In other words, it's almost like they are thinking of you, so you have to send prayers up to them. She used to always say that to me. It used to bring me great comfort, okay? And it says, memories arise at different times. Some totally unexpected. Some totally expected, others that you least expect. The power of love works both ways, as your loved ones in the spirit world could be thinking of you at the exact same time you're thinking about them. And I love it. I didn't even know that's what it said. So, thanks, Mama. She gave me that, so it's wonderful. Okay, so I'm thinking of you too. I think of you often. I think of you every day almost. Spirit presents this card to you so that you can remember your loved ones when they were at their happiest and healthiest. Do not remember them if they were sick or hurt before they went to the spirit world, for they are whole again and beautiful. Take out the happiest picture of them and look into their eyes. Notice that spark, the joy that shines out from their soul. This is how they truly are now. When you remember the wonderful, loving memories and thoughts, no matter what the situation, you are infused with that positive energy. This can help you stay connected to your loved ones and also attract the highest and best for you in here in the physical world. It's all about that uplifting energy, okay? So memories, good memories of loved ones, also very important in keeping your vibrational energy high so that you can connect to all spiritual, vibrational, high energy and you don't get going in a way. You want communication. You want clear and precise, beautiful answers to everything that you're asking. So keep your energy clean and high. My ears are ringing crazy. Okay, so there you go, my beautiful Pisces. That's it. This is your reading, your before and after. Again, beautiful reading. A lot of information. They're giving you really good information this week. Actually, they've been really, hitting it out of the park for quite a while now. So I'm very happy with this. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to come back tomorrow, like I said. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. Be good. Be happy. Be vibrationally high yielding. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.